Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Just me, I guess. A couple people here, I see. If you're here, say hello. Just getting some shipping done and uh, getting a little organized here. It's the last day of the month, so I got to do my monthly summaries and spreadsheets and all that other good stuff. Uh, what's everyone else up to today? Make sure I'm organized from last night. Anybody else here? Anybody? Anyone? Well, I'm going to keep working. If not, no big deal. We will get people caught in when they come in. I want to say I had a great time yesterday. Yesterday was an awesome day on YouTube. Started out on Susanna's channel, and then My Treasures to Die For, and then the birthday celebration. Great time yesterday on YouTube for me. So quite a day. Says we have people here. If you're here, say hello. All right, I'm gonna just keep working then. I'll be talking and working, but I'm here. If anyone else comes in, I see we have 8 people or so. If anyone comes in, let me know. I will see it on the screen. Bobby, good morning. Good to see you. Just trying to get things organized for the end of the month here. What are you up to this morning, Bobby? Bobby, I might need you to send me an email from the Treasures to Die For. Just I don't know if I have your information. If you can, I know we got some lurkers. That's fine. If you wouldn't mind just sending me an email, Bobby, Jabby'sTreasures@gmail. Hey, Pamela. Good morning. Pamela, are you excited for Jabberty in about 10 days? Yeah, I appreciate that, Pamela. Anyone wants to hit the thumbs up and leave a comment. Comments are nice too, but the thumbs up is great. So I'm curious, Pamela, if you're all set for Jabberty, if you have any questions before we go. A little nervous, I'm not going to lie. The nerves will be over once we all start laughing. Hey, Bonnie. Good morning. I am making the boards, so you'll have Susanna, and I don't know if you've watched the last show, at least you've seen Chris. You may not know Chris, but you've seen Chris. Miss Bonnie, if you want to come up again, the link is at the top for anybody that wants to come up. Come on screen. Should be pinned to the top. Let me just make sure I did pin it to the top. Yep, it's there. If anyone wants to come up. I am trying to get some shipping organized and some paperwork done for the end of the month. Grabbing some envelopes, things ready to go. Hello. Usually, they've been a little lax in my working while we're doing these shows, so I'm trying to get back into working while I'm talking. Got 10 people. Again, if you're there, just say hi. You don't have to Susanna and I are having, I mentioned this the other day, Susanna and I are having an auction on Tuesday at 1 or 1:30. I'd have to check. I think it's 1 o'clock. But it's in, the thumbnail is up. And we're going to have some fun there. I'm going to get rid of some stuff, and Bonnie can get me going. That's right. She can. There's Bonnie.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well. We are. It's
I
tough.
can get you going.
Where did the costumes originate on your Javerty show? The costumes.
Oh, that started out with John.
Oh.
He was dared to wear that narwhal suit, and then I guess Larry just played it up and wore his little hat. That they just did that. You don't have to wear a costume.
No,
but it was fun.
Yeah, Larry actually. I asked Larry in one of his shows, his morning shows, was going to sell that hat, and I asked him if he would wear it on Javerty. So that's where Larry's came from. John lost a bet, I think, with Nikki to wear the narwhal. So that's right. Yeah, it was only
on
only that last show.
Yeah, you don't have to wear a costume.
Yeah, you don't have to wear a costume, and you don't have to try to one up that show. That was just I just happened to catch Larry with that hat, and like I say, John, some bet between John and Nikki. Well, you can wear a costume. You can absolutely wear a costume if you want, as long as it's age appropriate. It's a family show, so as long as it's appropriate, you can wear whatever costume you want.
So you're trying to get some stuff done today, huh?
Yeah, it's tough. It's really been tough. The summer is tough. Once the kid, we wanted school to be out, and we're glad school is out, and I get to spend all day with the kids. And but it's, hey Anthony, it's just it's a change of schedule, and that's making it difficult. So
you gotta get back in a routine.
Yeah, back in a routine, and that I've got to, my schedule here on YouTube was created around school. And now, because I would get home about 9:15 after dropping the kids off, and have a half hour before I came on here, and it worked out nice. And now, now they're home, so there's no getting home. There's no schedule here. It's kind of wake up when they want to, and
I'll see. Mine still have a schedule. Haley can only sleep until 8, and that's because she's got to take her medicine.
Right.
And they still have a bedtime that they have to adhere by, and yeah. And in order to do fun stuff, they got to have their chores done. So yeah. And even Zach, I don't care. He's 18. He's still under my roof.
Right. That chore thing is interesting because we have. I did it last summer, and I started it right up the first day this summer. I make a list, and it's small stuff, right? It's small stuff, but my son is all about get it done so that I can go have fun. That's get the work done so that I can go enjoy the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And my daughter tries to find every way around not doing it, and she even asked me to create a list. So she has her chore list, and she said, "Can you do a swap out list?" And I said, "What do you mean?" She says, "Well, if I don't want to do something that's on my written list, I can swap it out for something else." And I said, "Okay, but if you swap it, you get to pick. I'll write 3 things down, right? And you get to pick. You want to swap it? You can swap it, but you got to pick one of the 3 things I write down. You won't know what they are, and you have to do that one. You can't. There's no getting out of it, no matter what it is." And she swapped one this morning, and she actually, in her mind, lucked out. She thought, she thought the one that she got was better than the one she swapped out for. So, but there you can just sense the drama that's coming when she gets one that she is worse than what she had already had on the list.
Yeah.
Just feel it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, Bobby, she she is something else. She is pretty awesome. So um, she's also 100% 11-year-old girl. So
Which is not fun
yeah,
at times.
100%.
Yeah.
See, Bobby, no, not that kind of uniform, Bobby. Not that kind of uniform or costume. I call it uniform.
She means, oh, I mean hook and ladder stuff.
Hook and ladder, yeah. Yeah, Pamela's nervous, Bonnie, and I'm trying to convince her that it's not going to be that bad.
It's not.
I will say that anytime that you're on a live panel, it would be harder. It'd be harder for anybody to think of answers when you're kind of under the gun like that. So I think everyone kind of has that same pressure, right? Yeah, you're on as opposed to just sitting on your couch hearing the questions and having time to think about it. So I think everybody kind of has that same pressure of it's harder to think of answers when you're under the gun like that. But other than that, no big deal.
Main thing is have fun.
That's right.
That's the main thing.
The whole purpose of that is to get away for a little while and forget about everything forget about the day to day, forget about reselling, forget about auctions, forget about everything, and just have some fun.
Yeah. That's like when Rainer will come in when, they were playing baseball. He'd say, Nana, we lost. I'm like, but did you try your best? And he said, yes. I'm like, okay, well, did you have fun? And he said, yes. I said, then that's all that matters. As long as you try your best and you had fun, that's all that matters. And he'd be happy with that.
Right. Yep.
You guys would not believe what he came in today. They just left maybe 15 minutes ago, but apparently he decided it would be best to wear a Halloween costume to Nana's today. So he was all buffed up in this Marvel character muscle everywhere costume. That's what he's wearing today. And I had to feel his muscles in his arms.
So just because.
Yep.
Pamela says in school, if she was being watched, she would just freeze and go blank. Well, we aren't in school.
Right, Bobby? Steven Spielberg. You're going to do fine because you're going to be amongst friends and family. Right. So you're fine.
Yep. And if you don't know, guess.
Yeah.
I think it's better to guess than to not have any
answer. Sometimes your guesses are usually pretty. Don't second guess yourself. Just if you have an answer, go with it.
Right.
Because it could be right.
Yep. And maybe the answer will be Steven Spielberg.
That would be so funny if you had one of those on there. And she didn't even, and Susanna didn't even get that one. That would just be funny.
Maybe I should have
when she could have just answered it. You need to have a fireman one or a firefighter. She's all the time calling them.
Right. I could have some. I might change the categories around a little bit. All right, I gotta take some notes.
Yeah, that would be interesting. have the description of a tunnel.
Yeah. Transportation terms.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, here she is. That could be so much fun. Good morning, Susanna.
Santa.
The answer is, who's Steven Spielberg that became a fireman? And he went in the tunnel and he cleared out the black air.
I promise you that will not be a question.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning.
How's everyone doing?
Doing good, and you?
Good. Morning, Bubby, my Boobie, and Pamela. Anthony's here. Who else is here?
Anthony's here. I don't know who else.
Well, we have some lurkers, I guess. So
That's okay. You
it
can
is
lurk.
okay. Good
We
morning.
like lurkers too.
Good morning, lurkers.
So I did ask yesterday at 7 during the Treasures to Die For show. I'll ask again this morning. We're talking about Jabberdy a little bit. July 10th, Susanna, Pamela, and then my friend Chris. But if you can, bring a friend, bring somebody that may not be a normal watcher, bring them in to watch, and let's build that up. Hey, Darlene, build up
Darlene.
the viewers and build up the interest in it so that we can make it grow even more.
Yeah.
Bring a friend to Jabberdy.
Share it on your Facebook, Instagram, wherever you want to. Share.
I know.
This is a fun time.
Yep. Susanna, you ready for Tuesday?
I am. Absolutely.
What are you bringing on Tuesday?
Jewelry.
All jewelry? Okay.
You know, you sold it all.
Oh, no, I got more. Remember? Tina said I cannot buy more unless I sold it all.
Okay, gotcha.
So you sold it all and immediately bought some more?
I did.
Yeah. Nice.
I think I did it right then and there. It was like boom, boom, and then I went look for some buy it nows, and I just went boom, 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 boom. I bought them.
Nice.
So before that show was even done, you already had more orders. Is what you're saying.
I did.
Okay.
April, Kathy, thanks for coming in. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. And thanks again for everybody that participated in Treasures to Die For yesterday. Everything sold out. So
Awesome.
Yep.
I like those shows. They're quick. They're great deals. I mean, I get the stuff for people as gifts, but if you're a reseller, that's the place to get some stuff now at a good price to go and turn around and resell.
Yeah.
Like going to a yard sale.
It is, but it's more fun. You don't have to leave your house. You don't have to leave your couch. It gets delivered. It's delivered right to your house. You get to have a little bit of fun while doing it. So
absolutely.
Yeah. And you get to be around your friends. I mean, hello, what can be wrong with that? Nothing.
Right.
I'm going to say this real fast.
Yes.
This is the most caring and loving community that I have been around in a very, very long time. Even though it's online, it is the most caring and loving community. And I thank you all for that.
You know what, Bonnie, I agree with you. If everybody was in Rhonda and Nikki's little birthday celebration last night, it was such a great time. And I can only imagine how many messages Tania got just because people were worried about her. They hadn't heard from her. She's fine. Oh. She had some family issues, but I texted her. I'm sure everybody else did, and it just was nice that everyone was
concerned. Yeah.
Concerned. Yeah.
Yeah. And even with you being gone that week, we were all worried about you and concerned, and it's just when somebody's missing, we notice it, and we care about people. Even Susanna, she even messaged me or called me last night to check on me.
I thought you said even Susanna, we care about her.
Yeah,
even
we care about everybody.
We care about
even
you
Susanna.
Too. We care about you too, but I mean, you.
Bonnie, we knew what you were saying.
No, I know. I was kidding.
And it's appreciated. I mean, I text Susanna every once in a while. Hey, what's going on? And
yeah,
just to It's a great community, and
Yeah.
you know what makes it, and maybe this is the definition of great community, but every great community gets a sour apple every once in a while, right? And it's great how the community can squash that sour apple.
And
You
throw
know,
it right out the window.
right?
And so, you know what? You know what's the best? It's not even throwing it out the window. It's taking that sour lemon, whatever it is, and turning it into something sweet. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That to me is the best. Is when you think that someone, and you might get the wrong misconception about that person, and if you just talk to that person, okay, sometimes it might not work out, but sometimes it just may. Maybe you just took it all the wrong way. And you know what? I'm going to say this. Beverly, right? At first, I thought she was always, like coming at me, saying things, or, and then once I talked to her, it wasn't. It was just the way she is. And it's just the way that I am. And we respect each other. And I adore Beverly.
Yeah.
Adore Beverly. That's just
Yeah.
her personality. She doesn't mean anything by it. She's not being mean or anything like that. But again, instead of it staying as sour, reach out to the person, talk
Right.
to the person, and see exactly what the intentions are. And it was a huge misconception on my part. Do you know what I mean? I was feeling that, and it wasn't what she was trying to do at all. She was just trying to be funny. And now it's like I freaking adore Beverly. When I don't see her in the chat, I'll text her too and say, "Hey, are you okay? How you feeling?" Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Great
it's turning that sour into something sweet. So I don't mean to get deep.
Yeah.
April's listening and sorting storage units. Awesome clothing. Oh, that's good.
Good
Oh,
morning,
awesome,
girl.
girl.
My angel's in the chat. Hey, Kathy.
Yeah, Haley's gonna get I was gonna do it yesterday and didn't even do it because yesterday was just not the day to do it. But Haley's gonna get the Earnhardt and Earnhardt Jr. ornaments, Christmas ornaments out today, and we're gonna list those today. That's our
Oh,
plans for today.
Awesome. I don't think they
Yeah.
have them very long.
I hope not. I've got some Earnhardt Zippo lighters. I'm gonna start with the small stuff before I work into the bigger stuff.
that's awesome. You're teaching Haley. She's probably not even taking it as teaching, but it's, something fun for her. And
She's enjoying
to be
it.
a pro at it. Yep.
She's been the one taking the pictures for me because it's easier for her to hold the phone to take the pictures. So she's been taking the pictures, and we work together on the listings. She'll get some out of it.
That's awesome.
We had 5 sales yesterday for all the listing the day before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was tickled.
Mm-hmm.
What I listed the day before was a bunch of cross stitch patterns and stuff like that. I have a whole bucket tub thing full of them from my mom, and I can't do the cross stitch with my hands. So instead of them going to waste, somebody else can enjoy them.
Wow.
That's awesome.
They're out of
It
my
is.
house.
It's amazing how much stuff you can accumulate.
Yeah.
Even if you're not, like Bonnie was not labeled as, would not consider herself a reseller up until a few weeks ago, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But just the amount of stuff that you accumulate on your own, that for the most part, I mean, some of the stuff you need, some of the stuff you want, a lot of the stuff is just there because there was a time I remember, like electronics, right? Or paint cans, or even now, paint cans. How do you throw stuff out? So they used to sit in basements forever, right? Um, almost any house you went into 15 years ago had a rack full of paint cans because no one knew how to dispose of them properly.
Right.
So it's just the stuff that we accumulate is interesting to me. But getting back to that, speaking of accumulating stuff, and Susanna's bringing jewelry on Tuesday, and I'm just looking around. I'm going to have more than just jewelry. Anthony, if you're still here, I'm doing tonight at, I don't have to check my Whatnot channel, but I'm going to try those wrestling shirts on Whatnot, and we'll see if we'll see how they go. If there's no interest, there's no interest. I'll list them online and go from there, or whatever. I was going to do I'm trying to find things, and awesome, Anthony, thank you. I'm trying to do smaller batches on Whatnot and do it like Treasures to Die For, where it's a short show. People aren't having to stick around forever if they don't want to. And, so 20, 30 items, 15, 20, 30 items type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go from there. But always trying to readjust the thought process, because I think YouTube, eBay, Whatnot, whatever, all of the platforms, it doesn't take long for something to kind of, well, either die out, right? People lose interest in a certain thing, or others will do it, and then there will be so many people rolling the die for what I mean, is just an example to set the price. So it's always this, for me, it's always this process of finding new things and thinking of new ways to engage people. So it's not easy. Let me tell you, it's not easy. And I've got to work on getting my subs. So I've said this before. I calculate my subs from Jabberty Show to Jabberty Show, right, and kind of see the growth of my channel. And I don't know the exact numbers because I don't have them in front of me. They're over there. But between the first one and the second one, it was like 50 some subs I gained. Between the second one and the third one, it was 50 some subs. And anyone want to guess at how many I've gained since the last one to almost July?
How many?
Seven?
Seven.
Oh my! See, so, I don't understand. This is what baffles me. I don't understand all this sub stuff. I know it's great to get subs and everything, but the ones that you think should already be way up there in numbers are not. Like you. I think you should be way up there. Rhonda should be way over 500. I mean,
absolutely.
And then there's some that you don't think should have that many, and they have bukus of them. It just floors me, this whole sub thing.
Well, so I appreciate that. I appreciate what you said there, Bonnie, because I would like to have more, and I think everyone would like to have more. And I'm not saying anybody that has a lot of subs has done this, but I do know that pre-recorded content will get you more subs than live stuff.
Okay.
Because our little niche of reselling, our little auctions and reselling and the little game shows and stuff, that's a small niche on YouTube. But I would bet that 1 million people a day Google something like how to fix my leaky faucet, and they watch that video of someone. It's like, oops. But I do think pre-recorded content gets you more subs. I have no scientific facts on this, but pre-recorded content will get you subs faster than live. I'm also not. Right? I am not doing anything. There are channels that you can go watch that some are free, some you can pay for to get subs, and I am not doing that at all. I'm doing this 100% on if you like my content, if you like my channel, then come spend some time and hit that sub button. That's how I'm doing it. And I think it'll eventually get there, maybe a little slower than if I did something else, but
Right. You want it organically done, but it still just floors me. Hey, Andrew, welcome to the room.
hey, Andrew.
But like,
Hey.
I guess you have to have consistent pre-recorded stuff in order for. It just still floors me because I mean, some people go through like gangbusters and they're shot up in numbers, and then the ones you think should have like a ton don't have as many as you think they would. And it just
Right.
Hey, Abby. Hello.
Hey, Abby.
Numbers don't work for me on that.
Yeah, and it's and there's going to be some that just don't like the content, the channel, whatever, and that's fine. I don't want somebody to be a sub if they don't enjoy coming or don't want the notifications or whatever.
Right. Well, we love it, so you're stuck with us.
Yep. That's fine. But it is a little. Sometimes it is exactly a little frustrating, like Bonnie said, because you see so many people jump up so quickly, and you wonder, like, okay, how did you do that? The other thing I won't do is, I'm not going to buy services to buy subs. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to. But I'm also pretty committed to the circle that I'm in. So I'm not going to. This is weird. I have to. Of course, you have to sell yourself. You have to sell your channel. You have to go out and be active and be in chats and talk to different people. That's all part of it. If you don't do that, then I don't think you're from somebody that does mostly live shows, right? You're not gonna. You got to go out and put yourself out there. But I'm also not gonna do anything to compromise my channel, my friends' channels, or anything like that, where it's where it becomes more of a embarrassment than a selling yourself feature, if that makes sense. And I don't know if I'm wording that right, but everything okay, Ann? Okay. And sometimes I think that's part of my goal here is to always kind of redirect how I'm doing things and make things interesting and look for engagement. I'm sure there are some people that enjoy the Treasures to Die For, so that's why they sub. Some people like to come in here and chat, and that's fine too. You got the auctions and the jabber. It's just there's so much that goes into it that just gotta keep it. I think everybody has to try to keep it fresh. You're always going to have that core, right? You're going to have that core of people, but to get the 10 new ones from some other, you're not stealing them, but to go into another chat and get 10 people to sub to you for something, it takes some time. So
Bobby has a very good thought. Have you thought about inviting other sellers like Locker Nuts, Pirate, and Jason, Man vs. Mystery, to do a special Jeopardy, advertise on their channels before it, and maybe gain subs from them? That would actually be good. That would be like one of those, special shows like.
Well, I have, and so early on when I was starting Jeopardy, I reached out to a larger channel, and they wanted nothing to do with it because I wasn't a big enough channel yet. So I don't know if and I'm all for doing those special ones. I would like. I don't even know if Blocker Nuts and Pirate and Jason even know my channel at all. And I'll tell you, it was interesting. You think we're all kind of in the same. We travel in the same circles, right? A lot of people, some don't, but a lot of people, they watch Larry, and then they watch Victoria, and then maybe they'll go into Johnny's channel, then maybe come here, and you see a lot of the same people. But then when there was the other day when they were Tania and Robin and Rhonda went on Johnny's to kind of smooth out some of the marathon stuff, there were so many people in there that were like, I've never heard of these people, and now I'm glad I did, and I'm going to go watch the marathon.
Yeah.
So you forget that even within the circles that you travel, there are people that don't.
They don't know. Right.
But I
Right.
do think the themed like that Javerty shows would be a good way. And I may have to start small. I know Kim and Nikki adopted retrospects, and Nikki have asked to do one like that. I'd have to figure out a good third person there.
Ella, save here first, Ella.
Ella may. Oh, that would. Yeah.
Awesome together.
The the last one we almost had, and we've talked about this too. A JJ Goose and Rhonda one. That might, but I've got to have the time. I've got to coordinate with them with schedules and stuff. So
right.
But and I feel odd. I feel weird because I am also not. I am not itching. Like when I go into somebody else's auction, I don't want to be dropping my. Nobody wants me to be dropping my links. Nobody should be dropping links in the middle of an auction, right? Without.
Right.
But it's hard. That's where I struggle is to always remember when I can, or when it's appropriate to be dropping the Javerty link. And sometimes I'm like, I'm just here to chat, have fun. I'm not. I forget to promote and have fun at the same time. So.
Oh well, I'll drop it for you.
I appreciate that. Good morning, Rhonda.
I'm not scared. And if if they say, hey, no, not right now, I'll say, oh, I'm sorry, and I'll try to do better, which I do because I have been known to drop it at the wrong time, and all they have to do is say, hey, not right now, and I politely do what I'm asked.
Yeah.
But I'm there to have fun. So, Rhonda, that was so fun last night. Yours and Nikki's little birthday party thing. That was very fun, and I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too.
It was an awesome time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a birthday girl. How you feeling this morning, Rhonda? It's awfully early.
Well, she probably had to wake up and get woke up, get that cappuccino in her before Big Barn.
Right. I miss those days. I shouldn't say that. They had a lot of fun, and sometimes I wish I could do that, but not anymore.
Well, I'm not. Mm-mm. Kathy, that your mom talking to her was more important. You're fine.
That's right.
Family always comes first.
Mm-hmm.
It says, I cut loose.
It was awesome to see that.
It was.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Have everybody come up and wish happy birthdays and stuff. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
No sorries. That's right. No sorries.
Yeah.
So, Rhonda, I was talking about it at the same time I did when I saw you came into the chat. Still like to do a JJ Goose and Rhonda Javerty special edition. Think we can make that happen?
Not worried about it right this minute. On JJ starting Monday and Chris.
Well, they're not. Yeah, they're not having a show Monday. It's the 4th. So.
Oh, that's right. Duh.
I don't know if that's why they're not having a show, but they're not having a show on Monday. But yeah, I think that's a great idea is to do special edition ones like that, and I don't know. Anybody else has any ideas on
Yeah,
organically building the channel? Let me know.
Wanda.
Jabbity
The
and Big Bar. Yeah,
Big Barn
you,
Edition.
you, Boots and JJ. And you know what? Maybe we'll do something like, because that's a special edition one, we'll do something for the winner's favorite charity or something like that. That's
Oh, that would be neat. Maybe like the PayPal and anybody wants to donate and then send it to their favorite charity.
yeah, something like. I mean, we can work that out. I agree. It might have to wait till beach.
Oh, Beverly. Hope everything goes great at the doctor's offices.
Thanks for stopping in, Beverly. Appreciate it. Hey, before you go, I saw you were you were a guest seller yesterday. How'd that go for you? Beverly was selling on somebody's channel, and I can't remember who. Yeah, please do, Rhonda, because I think that would be awesome. And eventually, we have enough shows, and if as more people start to win and stuff, if we can have a champions game and all that other stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare Treasures. There you go. Hey, Annie. Good morning. I felt like it went like okay. Well, sorry about that. That happens, I guess. There's sometimes it's real buyer, great buyers in your chat, and sometimes not. So Susanna and I have auctioned together where I think we went 3.5 hours, and together we sold, what was it, Susanna? $35 total
I think so.
that one time. And other times, you kill it. So
Question I asked. Did you try your best? Did you do your best? If so, okay, great. Did you have fun? If those two happen, then you did great.
yeah.
Not this time, but each time it'll get better and better. It's the mama pep talk.
And I fully will say it you can have the most awesome items in the world, and if you don't have those buyers in there that day, they aren't selling. And that goes for live auctions as well as YouTube and anything else.
Yeah.
If you don't have the right person or right people in there that day, it doesn't matter if you're selling gold bricks. If you don't have people that are going to buy gold bricks that day, you're not gonna sell them. So that's why I went on practice.
You gotta remember too, it's summertime and there's not as many people, I don't think, on as normally. It seems like some of the days.
Morning, Gay Smasher. Thanks for coming in. Good to see everybody. I'm checking to see if I owe anybody a wrench. I don't think so. So something I am going to do here soon too, and is if you ever watch my video that Robin did for me for the channel, there's like a bulleted list of things at the end that come up on the end before it says created by Real Creative Studios, and it's the handmade goods. And I keep saying I want to do more of that. Abby and I are going to do probably a live on her status of her temperature blanket, because that thing is really, we're 6 months into it, and that thing is really becoming a piece of work that is just completely awesome. So she's gonna have a blanket for a long time, as long as that she will be able to use and take pride in, because she made it from day one. So
Yeah. Now, Danielle and I were talking just a couple days ago about baby blankets and stuff. Cause, you know, I had crocheted all the kids' blankets before they were born, except for Rainer, because, the arm started before he was ever born. But she said that I had made enough for Royce and Ruger that she's just going to go ahead and give Rainer one and say Nana made it for him. So that made me feel good. And
Yeah.
then have it forever. Because when I make a baby, not when I make them, but when I made a baby blanket, I always made them bigger. That way they could use them when they got older and stuff, even if for like a lap blanket or something.
Right. Yeah. Did we lose Susanna? Are you still there, Susanna?
I am. I'm actually just putting I'm going into one of my glass dishes I sent went, it got in broken. So I'm trying to put a claim in, but
Uh,
oh,
those are with the post office?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a pain.
The thing is, they sent me the picture, and now I can't find the picture that they sent me, so I can upload it. Mm.
I have not had much luck ever with those claims. So I hope you have better luck than I did.
Right.
Yeah. And I can't. I got to email her and ask her, can you send me the picture of it again?
Well, Bonnie, and I think that's awesome with going back to Bonnie's blankets. That's awesome because yeah, they will last a very very long time. And like I say, Abby and I are going to do a show here and just bring that up and show everybody. I think what we're going to do is go back. In her mind, everybody knows what it is and how it works, and you know what a temperature blanket, how a temperature blanket works, and the process. And maybe they do, but I want to go back and have her explain how she chose the colors and what the range of colors are, and kind of really just go through it so that, and then show off what she's made so far because it's
Yeah. Because there may be new people in there that don't even have a clue what a temperature blanket is.
right.
Mm.
Yeah. And I'll go back to that may be, which it doesn't matter, but we talk about growth of channels and stuff. And if that may be, people may like that, people may not. Me having my daughter on the channel every once in a while, that could be a reason, but that's not something I'm going to change. I mean, she helps out enough, and she deserves to get the credit for that sort of stuff too. So
Right.
Absolutely.
Question, Asher, does it take a while to get paid for the breakage of the shipped item when you file a claim?
Does it take a while? I had one before, and I can tell you within 4 days, I got a check in the mail. Yeah.
I think it.
And I feel
I think it.
bad because, go ahead. Sorry.
No. Finish your thought.
This piece was, it was for Carol Campbell. No, I'm going to tell you, it was, that banana bowl, the glass one I had,
Yeah.
it was absolutely gorgeous. And she
Ugh.
loved it so much, and I feel so, so bad. So I just feel so bad.
Gate Smasher, I think it depends, right? So the you got to make your buyer whole, but then you got to wait for USPS, and it's just it can take, like Susanna said, 4 days, or it could take 30 days. But,
Yeah.
Or 4 months, yeah. So,
And I understand I was very lucky because that was the one and only time I have ever done that. And I mean, it came in within 4 days, and I was told that it could take, a couple of months.
Right.
But
Right.
okay. And you know what the funny part was? That first time, that person never paid for that item,
Really?
but had the gall to send me pictures of it and say it was broken.
Well, that's
So?
another question, Gate Smasher. Do they pay for what it's bought for or what it's worth?
What it's worth.
Well,
Oh,
yes. Right.
Yeah.
To an extent. I mean,
To an extent. I mean, you have, like, I make sure that it's like, except media, but everything else is like $100 on the product. But if the product is more, I'll put more insurance on it. If it costs more than 100 that the person paid for it, I go to the next level.
okay.
yeah. I mean, they're not gonna, if you sell an original Picasso for $5, they're not gonna pay you $2 million, right, or whatever. Uh-oh.
She just got the puppy.
I didn't see that. I just saw her next message, and I was like, "Oh, what's wrong?" And then I read she got the puppy. You're gonna have your hands full today.
Oh, because Liam and that puppy have fun together.
Sure they do.
Like that dish for Carol, I'm putting the claim in for what it's worth, not for what she paid.
Yeah, I don't think there's unless they want a receipt, for purchase. It's kind of I don't know. I don't know what they'll pay you, Susanna, if they pay you anything.
I don't, you know what? All I care about is I just want to make it good for Carol. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Right.
Beverly, of course you can call me. You can call me anytime you want. As long as you don't call me after 12 o'clock, unless it's an emergency, then you can call me. But if you just want to shoot the shit, don't call me after 12 o'clock midnight.
I thought noon. I thought you were going to say noon. Don't call me
Oh,
after noon.
You can call me.
Puppy.
You can call me at from 12 midnight to 7 in the morning, unless it's an emergency. Call me then. But if not, you can call me whenever you want.
See, Kathy thought you were talking about noon too.
Oh no.
I just had a thought and I just lost it.
If somebody calls late at night, Bill always answer the phone. You better be bleeding or dying. It never fails.
And you hope they never are, right?
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Most of it with sister calling at the ungodly hour. She has no time conception at all. She would text me this is some of the stuff she does. She'd text me at like 9 o'clock. Are you still up? And I'd say yes. She'd wait 2 hours and call me. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not up now, but I was when you text me.
my oldest son, right? Because he works all different kinds of shifts, right? So, but usually if he's getting out of work, say like if he gets out like 11:30, 12 o'clock or whatever, sometimes he'll call me, right? And then I'd be like, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" And he's like, "Mom, no. I'm just on my drive home from work." I'm like, "Okay, is your seatbelt on?" "Yes, mother." "Okay, stars and back. I love you." He's like, "Whoa, wait a minute. I'm not home yet." I says, "But I am." But of course, you stay on the phone until they get home or whatever.
Kathy says, I think it's funny my mom wants me to text her when I get to every dumpster when she's home. She's gone and I barely hear from her.
I love
Right.
it. I love it.
Gates Mattress
Oh,
says I sent a
wow.
package on a hat
Mattress.
to my brother in the post office. Said that it was insured for $1,500. I said it was only $30, but it cost me $25 to send it to Canada. Yeah, that's yep.
And it took almost 4 weeks to get there. Oh, okay. So Rhonda's daughter works 12-hour shifts and her fiance travels a lot. Yeah, I could see why you're puppy sitting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Even puppies don't want to sit there by themselves.
10 p.m. Yeah, I don't know if we ever had a time frame. It was kind of a 10 o'clock was probably the limit as well, but I don't know if it was like a set rule. Five out of 7 days. You have definitely got your hands full.
Mm-hmm. You do what
Yeah,
I
but
do, daughter. I tell her, drop the dog off, and it's going to stay overnight, 2 or 3 days. Don't keep dropping the dog off every day. Just leave the dog here.
But no, she wants her to drop off the dog because that way she gets to see her daughter also.
Oh, that's true.
You know, it's the best of both worlds.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, if they go away on the weekend, it's just a lot. Yeah.
That's good to hear, Kathy. Good to hear that they're. It's always nice when you hear about nice people instead of the nasty people.
Yeah. And there are a lot more nice people out there than we realize.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. It's easier for you to go to her house.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, because then if I go to if I was to do that, then I go to my daughter's house. While I do laundry, I'd clean the house. I'd make them supper when they get home. Oh,
They're going to hear this and be like, oh, we've been doing this wrong all along. Let's
That's
fix
right.
it.
Yeah.
right.
But Puppers is here today.
Yeah. That's
Puppers. Right, Bobby? Consistency and easier training. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working on categories for Jabberty in my head. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on today.
I knew your wheels have been turning since the beginning.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. It's going to be fun. We got the marathon to look forward to this weekend. And then next weekend, we got Jabberty to look forward to. It's going to be a great couple of weeks.
That's right. And hopefully everyone's weather is good so that they can enjoy being
Right,
outside.
Rhonda?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll Saturday here in our town they do a Stand Up for America program, and it's at the fairgrounds, so there'll be a bunch of bands playing, and some of the kids from school will get up there and sing, and it's just a good time. And then they'll do the fireworks, which I can hear most of it from my house and see the fireworks from my house, but it's a really fun time.
Are you going to go?
No, I'm not going. No.
Why?
I can hear it because I can hear it from my house. Yeah. I know Josh was working at the park one year and they had Trace Atkins up there. And he got to play football with his bandmates and everybody. Josh had so much fun doing that. And then I think the following year it was Dierks Bentley. He enjoyed it. He really enjoyed that. I know Josh and Lee will be up there because they're with the fire department, so they'll help with, parking and making sure everybody's okay and stuff like that. it gets packed. It gets very packed. I just don't want to
Where,
be packed in with a bunch of people.
where is this, Bonnie?
At our city park, they put
Okay.
put on a Stand Up for America program every year. It's really nice for the community.
That's great. And you get that kind of talent just at a city park, huh?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. We have lots of festivals around here. We have that. And we have the Peach Festival here in town. In Dirks, we have the Pine Tree Festival. In Hope is the Watermelon Festival. There's a bunch of stuff that goes on through the summer around here. Lots of fun.
When I was a kid, like in the 70s, and this is what I've heard because I never used to go because my parents would never take me anywhere. In the 70s, Aerosmith used to play before they became really, really famous. They used to play down on North Park, which is like downhill from me. They used to do free concerts there when it was like, 4th of July in the summertime. But they don't do that no more. They have no free concerts anymore. They're afraid of people getting shot and all of that stuff.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the businesses around here, they do their sponsorships and stuff, and that helps pay for a lot of the stuff going on around here. Yeah. Time to start calming down the animals because the
That's right.
fireworks start.
I hope.
It's off to work she goes.
It's off to work. She goes, "Well, I'll be over there in a few minutes, Rhonda."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pitch the Jabberty idea.
Good morning,
Mark.
Hi, Marketplace.
How are you?
Oh, I didn't say good morning, Gate Smasher.
Oh, we'll get on that.
Good morning, Gate Smasher.
Hi,
You too,
Ella.
Rhonda. We'll see you later.
Good morning, Ella.
Hi, Ella. How you doing? Ella, we were just, you know what? Your name got brought up. Kim and Nikki would like to do a special Jabberty, and your name got brought up as the third contestant, possibly. If you'd be interested in doing that with Kim and Adopted Retrospects and Nikki. I don't have a date yet or anything, but your name got brought up as a possible third contestant if you're interested. How's that for coming into a chat and getting
so much fun?
Ella. Uh-oh.
Oh, she's laughing, but it'd be fun, Ella. Then you could pick on Kim and all that fun stuff.
Elizabeth's not blue. Good morning, my beautiful Elizabeth. You're so beautiful. Oh,
Hey, Elizabeth.
How's that granddaughter?
Oh boy. There we go.
It's all fun. Hey, Elizabeth.
They will lose? No. What do you mean they will lose? The three of you would compete against each other. Hey, Elizabeth, thanks for coming in. It would be, and I think that would be, we talked, Ella, about on some of these themed ones, maybe doing something for the winner's favorite charity, where the special editions are.
Yeah.
I'll be in touch, Ella. I'll get in touch with you, and maybe that's something we can work out.
You know what my favorite charity is?
What?
Chronicles Pocket.
What is that?
My pocket.
Susanna's pocket.
Oh, duh. Duh. Boy, I was slow on that uptake, wasn't I?
No. Oh, no.
Bonnie's like, what do you mean? Which one's that? I've never heard of that one.
No.
I was slow on uptake.
Mine would be for any transplants. So, like a kidney transplant, heart transplant, something to do with transplants.
Mine would be for the Heart Association.
Mm.
Ella says then she wouldn't win because she doesn't know anything, but it would be fun. All right, that's the last part is the most important part, the fun part.
Right. The fun part is the main thing. Be so much fun. Hi, Angry.
Hey, Angry Otter, thanks for coming in. Almost done here.
Bobby, Bobby.
Oh, Elizabeth would be St. Jude. Yep, that's another great cause. Lots of
Absolutely.
great.
Yep. Children's Hospital. Yeah.
If you
Mhm.
guys remember when I first started my channel, one of the things, or first really was putting out content, I did the live interview with Bring On the Spectrum here, which is
Yeah.
that would probably be mine. I think I would do that for them.
That would be a good one too.
That would
Yep.
be.
The heart and autism would be mine. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I say that out loud?
Did I say that out loud? Oh.
All right, everybody. My wife working from home, and I said to my kids, I said, I'm going downstairs to do my show, and I need you two to behave for while I'm down there. And I just heard my wife through the ceiling here, through my tunnel ceiling, that
You guys are not going to let me live this one down.
I just heard her saying, "Come on!" like the kids were doing something they weren't supposed to. And it is time to get over to and the animal shelters would be another good one.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He raised over 20,000 for the Children's Hospital for Spirit Halloween. Their goal was 5,000. That's amazing.
That is awesome.
That is amazing.
Yeah, the local April. That's another good point. The local autism groups, as opposed to the big national ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it also is time. JJ starts here in a minute and a half. So if you're sticking on YouTube, head over to Big Barn. Rhonda had dropped the link before she left. She'll be there modding. JJ, this is Thursday, so it's usually the unboxing or untoting, where he doesn't know what's coming up until he's opening it as we see it. So that's always a fun surprise. Tomorrow at noon, we'll be back for Treasures to Die For, and I hope everyone enjoys their holiday weekend. We'll be
And
back
tomorrow at 3:45 starts the marathon on Hemlock Lady Mercantile's channel.
That's right. 40 sellers, 20 hours, and a lot of new faces. So that is awesome. A lot of
Two
new
great
faces.
hosts, 2 great mods, and endless fun and laughs.
That's right.
You too, Elizabeth. Have a great day, honey. Love you too. And guys, watch out for I'm going to be on you, but you got to watch when I'm going to be on.
Susanna's talking about the marathon. She is part of the marathon. She will be selling. We just have to pay attention to
See when she's on.
3:45 tomorrow on Tania's channel, Hemlock Lady. So
Well, I'm not saying I'm going to be on hers. I'm not saying when, but I'll be on sometime this weekend.
right. I'm just saying you got to start watching 3:45
yeah.
tomorrow on Hemlock's for all of the sellers, including Susanna. And when you can pay, that's a great way to end the day, Gate Smasher. Enjoy your day, everyone, and when you can, pay it forward. I hope everyone has a great day. We will talk to you. Enjoy your weekend. We will see you soon. Don't forget, marathon tomorrow starts tomorrow. Treasures to Die For at noon tomorrow, and Susanna and I will be on Tuesday on my channel, auctioning at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Have a great day, everybody. We will see you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Bonnie and Susanna, for coming on.